Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Jump channel. Today we're going to talk about a new vlog that I just started since today, and it's called Lightsabers and Coffee, or Coffee and Lightsabers. Probably the latter. Got a nice little coffee here from Starbucks. Don't hate on me, it's Hong Kong, we don't have much options. It's mainly Starbucks or some shitty local brewery shit. The good stuff is in Central, but it's really expensive. Got a latte, big one. So the idea is just to talk for I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour. Me talking about lightsabers, things in life, progression of the YouTube channel. I really want to bring more of a personality to my channel. I just don't like seeing hands or just seeing the lightsabers and never really see the person behind it. It lacks that personality that you require to build up a relationship with a YouTuber or a YouTube channel, to stick around and see how things going, etc. Plus I do it for myself. This is like a good way to express myself and work on confidence, because for example I'm sitting here outside in the open, people could walk past me, they could see me talking into a camera, and that's why I'm looking around constantly, because I'm still scared of that. I'm not used to that, and I don't think I'm gonna get used to it very easy. Let me see if I can turn off the can I do that? See if I can turn off the come on, camera. Oh, it doesn't allow me to do it. I wanted to turn off the flight mode, because I know for sure somebody will call me, and then here we go, flight mode is on. Yes, so flight mode is on. It's gonna help me to grow with my confidence further and further. And you would think, why would you have to grow yourself with confidence talking in front of a camera in public and people see that? Why is that gonna help me? I'm not entirely sure either, but I do feel it helps me to become more confident with myself and talking in public. Especially if I like to do this, I have to get better presentation skills and grow with that. I do like that, and maybe for future career it can help me. What the God, go away, what the hell, dude? Get off my fucking neck. Don't know what that was, but it was like an anteater or something. It was that big. So yeah, let's talk. So we got a lightsaber here, and the talk is not per se about lightsabers or lightsabers the whole time. It's about everything in life, etc. So let me just start off talking a little bit why I started this vlog, beyond the confidence and me talking, and probably people gonna walk past me and then see me talking and I feel awkward, but I think that's part of life, that's part of everything. You just have to go with it and just say, okay, this is my life and I'm gonna do what I want. I'm living now, this is my life. And I definitely want to create something for my son, something for other people to watch later. So hopefully in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years this YouTube channel is still around, the content is still around. I might not be around, but it might be still part of a database of useful information for stuff like this, for people that are interested in it. I don't know, something, I'm doing something, like I'm busy now, and that's something important to me. And I recommend anybody who's watching now, just get off the couch, get off behind the computer and go do something. I mean, of course, gaming and streaming, and that's kind of cool as well, but you need to be outdoors, embrace nature, embrace doing stuff, right? Use your body. If you're capable of using your body, just go for it. And that also brings me on the next topic. So since a while back, a good few months, I started skating again, and I'm doing that for almost every day, quite religiously, training hard to become better with skating. Just another thing, like, I just don't want to see my life wasted. So I'm 34 now, this year I will be 35, and I'm like, yeah, why would I give up skating if I like it so much? Why would I give up this or that in my life for just being part of a social environment where you have to work every day and you become like a small a small piece of the big engine, and you're just, before you know it, you're 45, you had your first stroke, and you're half paralyzed or whatever. My health goes backwards maybe in a year or so, 2 years, you don't know. So I'm like, yeah, just use the body to the fullest extent I can do, push myself, play outside, go fitness, do whatever you want, but use your body, like really use it. It's a gift from God, Allah, whoever your fate is, but it is your body. You've been gifted a fully functional body. Use it. It's really important. Anyway, so I'm sitting here talking, and I don't know yet how I'm gonna construct these videos, how I'm gonna go from left to right, but I'm just gonna swing from topics now, and then when we do it more often, I get a feeling for it. So I'm drinking coffee. I'm a big coffee fan. I love coffee. A big coffee fan. Drinking coffee for a long time. It really helps me. I'm a little bit of a coffee crave every day, so I definitely need my coffee. So yeah, a coffee addict and a lightsaber addict. I think that's a good combination, coffee and lightsabers. I think it rings better than, for example, 10 shots, 10 lightsabers, which I did last time in December. Check out the video if you didn't see yet. But yeah, that messed up my liver pretty good. I'm pretty sick of it. But I will do it again. I would make it once a year thing. It's fun. Anyway, so what you hear now is sirens outside. The reason why you hear sirens in Hong Kong, there's like this celebration or recommendation, or I don't know how to call it in English, but they basically are remembering all the dead. So I live next to a cemetery. It's all carved out of mountainside. So I live exactly next to one of the bigger ones on the end of the island of Hong Kong. And that means there's like 10,000s of Chinese walking past my house or the flat I'm living in to go pay their respect to their dead. And it's kind of annoying because it means the 5 restaurants or 6 restaurants that we have in our area are completely swamped day out and day in. And that's kind of annoying because in Hong Kong houses are really small, so kitchen is not something that's normal. Definitely have a lot of cool experiences there. A lot of cool experiences. Of course, my son, the birth of my son, etc. And then also, my lightsaber collecting hobby started here in Hong Kong. Because I always did a lot of different hobbies. Like, I'm always very active. I do a lot of hobbies. So I started years ago skateboarding for many years. And then my ankles kept shredding the muscles, the tendons inside, so I couldn't skateboard anymore. If you see my ankles now, they look really disgusting. They have like these big bulbs of meat on top of them with all kind of muscles. It's just look horrible, and it's all because of skateboarding. Because I keep twisting my ankles and then just keep skating. It was just stupid. So after that I went aggressive inlining, which I'm doing now again. I did that a few years, but then my kneecaps keep dislocating with certain grinds, and it was really painful, and I had to just stop that. There was dislocating the knee, that was just horrible. So stop that. Then I went to BMXing. Did a good few years of street BMX. Still really enjoy it. I would do it again if my house was bigger, which is not, so that's why I'm not BMXing anymore in Hong Kong. But it's really cool. Made a lot of friends. Up to today, I still meet with those friends frequently, and it's really cool. So now back to inline skating. I also did a few years of motocross, 125cc motocross class, which is a lighter class. It's I would say up to 17, 18 years old, and then after that you go to the 250cc class. But I just like the two-stroke engines. Very noisy, high-pitched noise, always Suzuki motocross, of course, and did a lot of motocross every weekend, going to the motocross tracks. And I did that in Holland up till the time I went to Hong Kong. I had to sold off my last motorbike, and then I went to Hong Kong. And then of course I also did sub-air paintball in a competitive way, so I did a few years, which I absolutely love. If I go back to Holland, which I will cover that in a moment, I will go back to sub-air paintball. Sub-air paintball is a very competitive sport. It's basically paintball as you know it, but then with these inflatable shapes on a soccer field. And then you basically have 2 teams of 5, 7 people, and you fight each other till either the enemy team is eliminated, or you get a towel, or you hit the button on the other side on their end. So it's like a goal type of thing, and it's really fun, but very expensive, but very fun. I love it. I was a snake player, so what I did was jump into the snake, crouch, and then get the reload, shoot. Constantly, I was always practicing hopper reloads from the tubes on your back, because as a snake player you have different types of playing. You need to be very fast, so you need to do a lot of sprinting and jumping and sliding, so you need to practice that non-stop. Really fun. More people, and so I did that for many years. Even got sponsored as well. That was really cool. Got a whole bunch of sponsors, and yeah, it was really fun actually. That was a really fun time. I played for one of the best teams in Holland, called Existence. It was really cool, and I played for some other teams as well. We played the Millennium in Paris. We played some other competitions in throughout Europe, and I go back to that. It's just absolutely fantastic. I love it. Soccer paintball, just Google it. It might be not your thing, but I totally love it. It's my most favorite sport ever. That is the one thing I totally miss here in Hong Kong. For the last 8-9 years I couldn't play it because it's illegal here. Really weird. It's illegal to play paintball because the caliber of the ball is too big, but at the other hand, you are allowed to play airsoft with very realistic airsoft rifles. They look exactly like the real deal. No yellow or orange tip on the end of the weapon, so you can just play like you look exactly like somebody in the military, and it's really fun, but it's nothing near the competitive experience of soccer paintball. I did it a few years in Hong Kong, and then I just stopped. I did it for around 5 years, and then I just completely stopped. I played every week airsoft, but there's just something lacking. The competitive elements are lacking, plus it's a little bit of aggressive sport. Like, people are drawn to it because they're either aggressive types, like they're not always the friendly, nice types. With this paintball, it was always fun and giggles. Like, even though paintball hurts a lot more, you get like really big bloody black marks on your body. Like, I got bunkered so many times, and bunkered means you get shot from within less than 30 centimeters, like full double trigger salvo. That's 15 to 17 BB balls per second, and it's super painful. Like, that's cringy painful. I had to, like, I still remember the times I was behind a bunker and enemies ran behind me because I'm a snake player. Shot me right in the back. So painful. Motherfucker could easily tap me or say hit or something, and then I could out. But they don't do that with soccer paintball. They make the hit, so you're out for sure. Otherwise, maybe you wipe it off, or the judge or the referee doesn't see it. Anyway, doesn't matter. But airsoft is a cheating fest. I mean, you get hit by BBs and you just pretend you didn't get hit. So yeah, either way, I did a lot of stuff, as you can see, a lot of stuff. And now, since a few years, I'm into this hobby, lightsabers, custom lightsabers, and I've been really enjoying this hobby. I have been very invested with making friends, meeting new people, and it's a hobby that I really get into, because Star Wars has been a big part of my life from very small on. I've always been a big Star Wars fan, like a big Star Wars fan. So to be in this hobby now, lightsabers, it's really dear to me. It's really special. Like, it's nostalgia. It's something that's the most dear franchise to me ever, and it's not just a franchise, it's really a part of my life. Star Wars, it's been for so many years. I have so many memories about it, so I'm quite defensive about it. So sometimes there's stuff happening in the custom lightsaber community, like scamming and people being wronged and whatnot, and it really gets to me, because it's a tool for immersion. It's a tool for fantasy. And if people are messing you up for money because they just want to earn money off your back, I get super angry of that, because this is our escape from reality, from politics, etc. And if people doing that, then I will get to them. I will get after them, because they either attacked somebody personally, their personal friends that had, let's say, done a late lightsaber commission with that person, or they've done something else and they paid a lot of money and they got shit, then I will give shit back. And same with if I buy a product, especially with saberboards. If I spend a lot of money, I'm be damned to be very picky about it, because I spend a lot of money on it. And not everybody's like that. That's fine. If you are happy with a half-assed product, or a product that's just not really well made, then fine. I mean, whatever. It's your choice to not voice it out. I mean, not everybody is vocal about it. So, and that's one thing I am. I'm pretty vocal about a lot of things, and I try not to be obnoxiously vocal, but I do like to be out there and say, hey, listen, because of this and this reason, I don't think it should be this way. And I always try to make it justified. I always try to find actual reasoning, not just gut feelings, because that is not how I've been taught to just base my opinions based on gut feelings. That's not possible. That's not allowed. Anyway, so yeah, that is a little bit more about me. It's a nice coffee, by the way. It's a latte. It's what I like about Starbucks coffee is that it's not too overly strong. It's quite milky. I like that, and it's also not giving me a massive coffee buzz, which some coffees do. Like you can immediately feel your heart pounding and stuff like that. This is a good one. A lot of people don't like Starbucks, but I think it's pretty nice. It's a soft one. It's a soft coffee. It's a noob coffee. So yeah, back to one of the things that now I'm drinking the coffee. It gives me a memory back. So I was talking about moving to Holland. So this few years I'm planning to move back to Holland with my family, because all the things that happen in Hong Kong. And my son is now 7. He's studying at the local school, and he is 7, and primary school is like this. So you go to school 6:30-ish in the morning, a.m. in the morning. You're back you're finished around 4:30. And then he goes home, and his book case, his carry bag is around 10 to 15 kg every day, full with books, homework, constant homework. The kids don't play in Hong Kong. They only teach and learn. Then he come home. Then he can sit at home for half an hour to 1 hour, and then he go to the homework class for another 2 to 3 hours. And I'm not joking or exaggerating. That is actually how long he spends every day at school for school. So another 2-3 hours at homework class, and then he's back, because they need to do that, those kids, because they really being assessed on everything they do. And so we go back to Holland soon, and in Holland it will be a lot more liberal, much more slower paced, lower salary. A few benefits for me is that I'm being based in Asia for almost 10 years. I've experienced now a lot of people in the lightsaber community in Asia, so now I also have a chance to meet a lot of people in the European community. And then I think about Carl, Yehovo. I always mispronounce it. Yehovo, Yahavo. The guys in Belgium, and Force Relics. And then another few sabersmiths. So I'm really happy, because I already here in Asia, of course, my personal friend is Aaron Lin from the Pak Store / Wonder Force, which will remain, of course, because he's a wonderful guy. I absolutely love him. He's a fantastic guy. Really nice, genuine guy. On the same level as me as well. Like, he's really down to earth guy. And he sees things as they are, and he's a really smart guy, and he's making wonderful lightsabers as well. And so yeah, it's really cool that I met him, and we hanging out quite regularly. He's now for a con in Washington in the US, So that's really cool. I also met Sabermach, so really fantastic guy. So GAM, cool saber company from Singapore, and just really nice guys, really down-to-earth guys. Really happy to have met them. I've met the guys from Saber Source. He's running a YouTube website, Saber Source, and he also has his own company in the Philippines. And I also met some other guys, the Saber Sentry, also from wonderful guys. Then I met another few people, some smiths, some saber installers here in Asia, from China and Japan. Really wonderful people all in all, and I speak regular with, keep in touch with them. Really fantastic. That's really cool about this hobby. That's why I'm also so defensive, because people shit on certain people without any justification, and then they just basically are so stuck in their little narrow mindset of either Saberforts or Ultra Sabers. They're so fanboy that they can't look beyond that, and it's really annoying. And that's why I created this whole Lightsaber Facebook group. So if you want to check it out, go to Facebook, search for the Lightsabers Club, and join us. So it's bias-free. It doesn't matter for which company you have your preference, as long as you be nice to other people with different preferences. Let's say somebody with Ultra Sabers showing off really cool Ultra Sabers, and somebody with Saberforts, vice versa. And then again, yeah, people like me have a strong opinion about Saberforts, which, by the way, I have a video upcoming for that. You will see that it's actually not too bad. It's just people hyping it up and making me look like an asshole, which I am, of course. But on the other hand, they also have their own personal agenda for their own YouTube channel and whatnot. And that also brings me again back to that whole defensing system, where when I see something injustice is being done, or people just lying between the teeth, I call it out, and I call those people out. And I mean, if a lot of people are like these lying, backstabbing weasels that try to backstab you by chit-chatting about you in the back, and I know exactly which kind of people those are, and including that person I always poop on, because he's that kind of personality. And that's why also ties in why I say I want to move back out of Hong Kong, because I've met those people here in both China and Hong Kong, and I know exactly what kind of character they have, and they're just such scummy backstabbers, just really annoying, whiny people. And often no, there's that type of people that just not, they're not nice. And I mean, it's all something that comes over time. Over time, that kind of stuff will come out, because that's their character. Their character will always prevail, and that will showcase negatively at some point or another. You cannot always keep up a show of the nice, cool guy that likes everything. You can't do that on the forefront and then in the background talk shit about other people. So it will come out anyway. So yeah, that's what it is. It's also really nice here, by the way. I can show you in a bit how it looks like. That's really one thing I'm gonna miss here is just the type of nature they have. It's like more of a jungle-ish type of nature. I really love it. Really cool, good for videos as well on my YouTube channel. So sometimes that's one thing I want to mention one more time, and then we'll almost finish this video. So in the past I made videos where I made all my lightsaber videos in the forest or when go hiking, and I stopped doing that because I noticed that other YouTubers just made like 5 minutes low effort videos and just get the same amount of views. And I'm like, yeah, why would I do the effort by editing the whole stuff and then getting the same amount of views as somebody that's just used a batch sheet to videotape something for a minute and then make 3 videos a day or 4 videos a day or 10 videos a day. It doesn't matter, or 1 video a week, but it's just like a 5-minute hasty job with, oh, here's the lightsaber, you only see some hands and some specs, and that's it. And I felt like, yeah, I need to stop making those highly edited videos, because it cost me days on end to make, and it's not really worth it. That's not. I need to better understand how YouTube audience works, and there's a different audience for different videos, of course, and different content. but I felt the majority likes to have these clear-cut, easy, cheesy videos, so I keep doing that. But that's why I keep making these kind of videos, coffee and lightsabers, vlogs, a lot of videos with my face, talking directly to the camera, talking to you, and hopefully that really helps. And I got some comments about my video yesterday of the lightsaber bashing. There were some safety sallies out there that were really apparently concerned with my eyesight, and yeah, there's the internet trolls, the internet keyboard warriors that just have to bitch about everything, which is normal. I mean, this is the internet. If you cannot stand the bitching and complaining, then go off the internet, because this is the internet. It's always been like that. I think the second message that was sent over internet when it was invented was a troll or a complaint. I mean, that's how it is. So anyway, yeah, I mean, it's nice. Life is good, as Hitchcock 45 would say. Another YouTuber, gun channel, but it is really good. You just have to take moments and take a step back, reflect yourself, make these kind of videos. Do it. Go out there, make a coffee and lightsaber vlog. Let's make this a movement, the coffee and lightsaber vlog. Talk about your life, share stuff, get it off your chest. Get it off your chest, share it with other fans of lightsabers, custom sabers, and build that cool little community, get together, and let's push each other up instead of pushing each other down. That's the end of my video. Thanks for watching, and see you. Bye bye.